We love travel days, the accumulation of months of planning, the sense of anticipation and expectation of new experiences. Today is no different. We are back on the Queen Anne, this time in the Princess Grill for a 16-night Mediterranean cruise. Welcome back to the channel, and we're in the New Forest, meandering our way to tonight's hotel. It's early July, and tomorrow morning we will be going on a cruise. We've never stayed at this hotel before. And where are we going?
We're going to the Woodlands Lodge Hotel for one night before we drive to Southampton tomorrow morning.
Sounds like fun.
Very nice around here, isn't it?
It is.
In the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Nice houses.
I think we're about 15 minutes out from Southampton. Must say it's very scenic around here. Just right for a relaxing night's stay. Despite Joanne thinking we were going totally the wrong way, on this occasion Google was our friend and we made it to the hotel really quickly, and it was a fairly direct route.
Now turn left.
We're here now to check in and make our way to our room.
On the balcony, I'm Juliet. Romeo. Well, anyway, we're at the Woodlands Lodge Hotel, which is in the middle of the New Forest. And there's cattle grids and everything to go over. So the horses won't be coming here. But we saw lots of ponies on the way in, didn't we? Anyway, I'm going to do a room review. He's giving me that look. I've got a new little mic on today that we're trying. So you come in the door. I would say this is not going to suit anybody who's in a wheelchair or anything like that, because there's lots of steps, there's no lift. Anyway, so you come in here, there's 2 steps, and you've got a little living area with a nice table and 2 chairs. Oh, I've just spotted a fan, that'd be good. It's very hot today, it's about 28 degrees. There's a mirror and a bed, which is a big bed, it's a big king-size bed. And you've got a telephone by the side and some drawers. There are no USB sockets or anything here, just ordinary old English ones. And there's another step down here. So 1 minute you're up here, and then you're down here. There's tea and coffee, and you get biscuits. We like biscuits, don't we, Steve?
Yep.
And a television, and you get 2 bottles of water. I think one is spring, sparkly. Lightly sparkle, and the other one's still. In here, we have a wardrobe. I can't find an iron or anything, no iron or ironing board. But there's a heater in there if you were cold. And then over to the bathroom. So it's very nice here, it's very clean. I do like a clean place.
And we also have a very nice view, don't we?
Very nice view, we'll show you the view.
We're on.
So, Steve's standing in the bath to film this. I don't really know why, because there's only one little mirror, but anyway, it's a nice shower.
Quick cut to B-roll on the shower. Reasonably small, but had a reasonable pressure and gave a nice wash.
And you've got here your shower and shampoo and whatever, a little bar of soap and a shower cup, and the loo and hand basin, and tissues up there and some cups. And there's a very nice bath that Steve's standing in at the moment.
Steve will now put some B-roll on that doesn't have him standing in the bath.
All cheating, you see.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you a bit more in a minute then. I'm going to go.
Joanne's giving away my trade secrets, but here's a quick pan round the bathroom so that you can get a view.
So we're in room 8, and we thought we'd come here, or Steve thought we'd come here, instead of going to the port and staying at like a Holiday Inn Express or is it Ibis?
Yes.
Something like that. We'd do something different. So how many miles are we away?
We're about 15
you know?
minutes, which is, I think it's about 10 miles away.
Right, so we can do that tomorrow morning. Going on a cruise on Cunard, Queen Anne for 16 nights. and are going to places in Italy, Spain and France. Taking in Corsica and Sardinia. Lovely. Anyway, so we thought we'd do this and see. Of course, it's one of the hottest days of the year. Today is the, what date is it? The 9th of July, and it's 28 degrees. And we're going to hotter, I think, on the European countries. But you're going to say something, Steve?
Yes, I was, actually. I know viewers will know what you're
I'm like with the weather.
About moaning about the
all
weather.
I was going to say was all the times that we book at the port and we stay in the Holiday Inn and blah, blah, blah. Aircon. 28, it's the hottest day. Is there any aircon here? No USB and no aircon. So that's a downer.
I carry my USBs with me.
Oh, well anyway, apart from that, it's absolutely perfect. Lovely hotel. We're going to have dinner here tonight and breakfast. I think breakfast was £15 each per person. Don't know what dinner will be. And, and how much was this hotel? £110. So, we could have had a nice room at the Holiday Inn with plenty of aircon, but instead we're going to swelter all night. There is a fan behind me. I might have to get that out, I think.
I must let the fan get down.
And the window's wide open.
So, tell everybody a little bit about our trip.
Our trip? Well, it was quite uneventful, wasn't it? We what time did we leave? About 9 o'clock, just after 9. We had to visit Steve's mum, didn't we, on the way?
Yep.
She's in a care home. So we visited her, and I think, how long did it take to get to her?
About 3.5 hours.
About 3.5 hours, so it was quite a good journey. There was a lot of traffic, actually, but nothing, no traffic jams as such. And so then we went to see her, and then we've come here, and then tomorrow morning we shall have breakfast and go to the port for our Cunard cruise, and we're in Princess Grill, so we'll have a slightly bigger cabin.
So it's worth saying that we went on a Queen
Anne
back in January, which was a taster to
see if we'd like it. We weren't sure if we'd like Cunard. I don't know about the other Cunard ships, but I can only go by the Queen Anne, which we loved. We thought the entertainment was great. So we thought, okay, we'll do this cruise. So we'll take you along and we'll see what we get up to. Actually, my last room review when we were in Florida, I was really, really ill. I'm feeling so much better now, as you can probably hear. So,
but still moaning about the weather.
I always moan about the weather. I'm truly British. Anyway,
we'll do some footage of around the hotel and give you a view. We'll probably pop down to the bar in a minute.
Oh yeah, I think a nice cold drink.
A nice cold drink.
Yeah.
Rumour has it that the owner of the hotel likes his cars, as you can see. Well, this is the front of the hotel, and to the right hand side there is an overflow car park that we first parked in. However, when we found a space near the front door, we moved the car up. The reception was nice and welcoming, and the staff as well. Very nice, very simple to check in. Someone took our bags up to the room, and then there's a small dining room off of the reception, which is where we will have our breakfast and evening meal.
Steve, which one?
I'll have a cider.
Thatcher's Gold mixed fruit coffee bag.
Thatcher's Gold.
This small bar was also off the reception, and from it you could get access to both the garden and a garden room off to one side. Since it was such a nice day, we decided that we would head out to the garden and take in the atmosphere out here. It wasn't particularly busy, and there were a number of dogs out here. This hotel is very dog friendly, I understand it. Anyway, I decided to have a quick look around the garden. There was a mighty big chess set and draft set that you could play. Not that we decided to. The rear of the garden, and hidden behind some trees, was a wooden gate, and that led into a wood. I made a mental note that I'd come and have a look and see where that led and explored further. It didn't seem to be private land because it said close the gate after use, so let's see where it goes.
So Joanne has got a nice drink of Coke there. I've got a nice Thatcher's Gold cider. However, both of our ices have melted.
We had a table booked for an early dinner and we hung out in the garden until it was time.
Oh, lovely, thank you very much.
And some menus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got them there for you, okay?
Thank you.
The menu looked quite reasonably priced, about what we'd pay if we were in a Holiday Inn, but I'll tell you, the food was so much better.
So, what are you going for then?
I'm going to go for the sautéed king prawns, chilli, garlic and parsley for starters. And then I'm going to have, I think, the pan-fried sea bream, crushed new potatoes, creamed hispy cabbage and greens.
And I think I'll join you in the sautéed king prawns. And then I'll go for the spaghetti carbonara. And I'll probably wrap that off with a dessert, which will be probably a rhubarb and cranberry crumble.
This looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks lovely.
Let's have a look. Can I get a bit of that in there?
Nice.
Lots of garlic. Lovely. What do you think? Nice?
Really nice, tangy. Lovely.
Good.
Really nice. So what's you got there?
The sea bream. Is it very pretty, isn't it? Let's have a little go. Lovely. That's really nice.
Is it?
Lovely. Very creamy that looks.
This is it's a sort of trick.
That nice?
It is, it's lovely.
It's one of my favourite
Just
dishes.
how I like it actually,
I love
not too
coffee.
runny. Really nice. Enjoying that. I've got here a Biscoff cheesecake with a chocolate chip ice cream. I've already had some because when I went and ate it before, someone forgot to hit the record button. But we're not going to labour that one.
So sorry. Nice.
Which is very nice one. And that finishes take 85.
By Mrs. Doom and Gloom, forecasting our demise under a sweltering heat. We had a really good night actually, and the fan worked wonders to keep us cool. Comfy beds.
So we're down for breakfast.
Yes.
And what are you going for?
I'm going to go for the New Forest breakfast, which is full English really. So that looks rather nice.
And I'm going to go for the New Forest breakfast as well, with the optional black pudding on request.
Breakfast was an additional £15 charge, and we were told it was prepared and made on the premises.
Very nice cappuccino, freshly made.
Got,
And what have you got there?
I've got a lovely breakfast. Looks lovely, doesn't it? What shall I try first? Let's see how the eggs are.
Oh,
Perfect.
that looks nice.
Lovely. Very hot. Nice.
Freshly made.
Lovely.
I have got a New Forest breakfast with the optional black pudding and some HP sauce. And I'll tell you something, this is all freshly cooked. It looks lovely.
That's a lot of HP sauce.
Pardon?
That's a lot of HP
I
sauce.
like HP sauce. And no baked beans.
I've got baked beans. Nice.
All freshly cooked. That's lovely. Very nice.
So I'm going to try and walk off some of that breakfast and make my way to the gate and see where it leads to with the woods beyond. Lovely day for a walk, really crisp morning, beautiful. There are loads of deer. Probably can't pick them out particularly well, and I'm not going to go that near to them, but there are loads of deer in that part of the woods over there just running around. Really, really nice. Well, I guess there's 2 families of deer, about 6 to 8 deer in all. 2 of them with a very majestic head of antlers. Unfortunately, as soon as I moved 1 foot forward or even backwards and made a single sound, they scarpered. But really nice, actually. It's a nice early morning walk, this. Really nice. So this area reminds me very much of near where we used to live. There we could walk out of our back gate and into a wooded area, and I'd quite often see deer wandering around there, but not to the same extent that I've just seen here. But this makes a very nice walk, very enjoyable, working off some of the breakfast, shall we say. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a small road down there, so none of this area is constrained at all. The deer and the horses I saw earlier, there's no fences keeping them in at all. On reflection, the cattle grids that we crossed coming in towards the hotel would stop them from wandering too far. It looks like an interesting house. It's obviously got a natural roof and natural sides to it as well. Very interesting. And we've completed the circuit back to the back gate, which leads back to the hotel, which you can see behind it. We've just come back from breakfast, and I've just had a very nice walk in the New Forest, where I met lots of the New Forest wildlife.
What did you meet?
Very nice. A couple of families of deer, and some. They were either horses or ponies. I thought they were a bit large for ponies.
I think they're called the New Forest ponies, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
But you thought they were bigger. New Forest horses then.
New Forest horses. They were bigger, you know.
Yeah.
But they all very nice. Very nice walk. Managed to walk off a bit of the breakfast, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And we
Very nice, the breakfast, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, very good. It was obviously hand cooked.
A nice fresh fruit salad.
Yeah. And I had some toast, and it's nice to have some black pudding. No, you're not a fan of black pudding.
No, I don't. Thank you.
But
you
still,
don't like baked beans. Doesn't like baked beans.
And neither did the server, because when she was trying to garnish some sympathy for her position that I didn't like baked beans.
The waitress said, I don't like baked beans either. We'll get lots of comments now, I like baked beans, I don't like baked beans. Yeah, funny.
Anyway, we thought we'd just sort of give you a quick update on our forthcoming cruise. So back in January, we decided to do a taster of Cunard.
I didn't know if we were going to like Cunard, you know.
Over the years, as many of you all know, we've travelled with Celebrity, and we've progressively moved up the the scale in terms of the type of room that we have. We were a little disappointed, probably worth saying, with our last 2 or 3 cruises in retreat class, and that was predominantly because of some of the changes that Celebrity did at that stage.
It's all like they're money grabbing all the time, isn't it? And
everything felt, and then they did a recent one with the gratuities, where they basically took them out of the all-inclusive package, and I began to sort of, we both thought they were grabbing money. And
I mean, there was nothing wrong with the service or anything. No. The actual service was great. But
well,
we would go back. We would still do one, wouldn't we?
Probably would, but I'd research a bit more. I was put out that they completely changed some of the offer around the waiters, the butler service, which affected.
Not that we ever would use a butler in that sense, if you know what I mean.
But for me, it was the principal thing. They took away a key fundamental part of the service that they'd advertised, and I think the backlash has been so great they've had to reinstate it. But it still affected a large number of our cruises, which didn't get a lot of sympathy for. Anyway, so we decided that we wanted to try Cunard.
We did a 4-nighter in January, which you've probably seen on our vlog. And it went to Hamburg. It was basically 4 nights, and we went with some friends. And so we thought it was on the Queen Anne, and we really liked the Queen Anne ship. We had lots of comments about these people that were obviously staunch Cunard, the proper thing, and they didn't like the Queen Anne ship. But we liked the Queen Anne ship. Everybody's different, and we really enjoyed our 4 nights on this. So we thought we'd book a longer trip. And
what we don't know is if we liked it because it was different and it was refreshing.
Yeah.
It was still very contemporary. We've been on older ships which are more traditional.
Celebrity have some much older ships. Yeah.
But our personal style is a slightly more contemporary and a slightly more upmarket. That sort of look.
Yeah.
And it always feels to me that some of the older ships, whilst they're very traditional, lack some of the innovation that you get on some of the newer ships. So anyway, we thought we'd try it, and we enjoyed it so much
that we booked a 16 night.
Yeah. So where are we going?
We're going to Gibraltar and Barcelona,
Ibiza,
Mallorca, not in this particular order. Just talking about Sardinia, Corsica,
Cadiz. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah. And some sea days, in between. So it's 16 nights. So I'm looking forward to that because it's very hot at the moment. It's very hot here, but
And sort of compare it. We're going in the Princess Grill. It works out considerably cheaper than a celebrity cruise in the retreat.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see what the offer is, as opposed to the offer that we would have when we were in a celebrity retreat cabin.
Yeah.
We know there are some changes. For example, we don't get the Wi-Fi and we don't get the drinks package included. So we're going to see how we like that. But to be perfectly honest, we're not big drinkers anyway.
No.
And, we could order on our onboard credit some of the Wi-Fi and some of the drinks if we
got
wanted to.
$350 between us, didn't we?
Something like that,
So that'll pay for a drink or two.
So we'll also give us the opportunity to see what a Princess Grill looks like, what you get over and above the normal room. The room seems to be a slightly better location, but we'll see that when we obviously see the room later on
it's
today.
It's midship, but to be honest, I like the back of the ship, so...
Well, actually, it's about the same size as the celebrity ships we've been on, about 3,000. 3,000 passengers.
No, I think there's less than that, isn't there?
Yeah, but that's roughly within 100 or so.
Yes, but I'm saying that I'm talking about cabins. I like to be at the back of the ship.
Yeah, and this is more in the middle of the ship, I think.
But I suppose it'd be nearer to everything.
But we're looking forward to it.
We are.
We'll take you along and we'll show you what the Princess Grill consists of and what you get.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll give you our view as to whether it's,
we do it again or not.
Yeah. And we might do. We might not.
Probably
not.
It doesn't take a lot to please us.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Most of the time, everything has pluses and minuses.
It does.
That's part of your buying decision. But also, most of the time, we get very good service, we get very good food, and that's what we enjoy, really.
Yeah. Some people moan about everything, don't they?
Some people do.
Some people
You just moan about me.
I do. Steve and the weather.
Me and the weather. You heard it here.
Yeah, I do moan about the weather quite a lot. It's either too hot or too cold. Yeah.
Or too wet or too dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never quite right.
Never quite right. And on that bombshell, we'll go.
A bit like Steve, really.
And on that bombshell, we'll be getting off in a minute and we'll take you along with us.
Okay.
We settled the bill, packed the car, and then made our way to the Ocean Cruise Terminal. Joanne, as usual, was concerned that some curious impediment would bring our journey to an abrupt halt, So we left an hour before we needed to be at the cruise terminal, despite it only being a 15-minute journey. Well, we're on our way. Spent about 10 minutes in the car park trying to find the postcode. I'll pass you over to Joanne and she can tell us exactly what happened with the postcard.
Anyway, so I needed the postcode for the port, and I knew I had it. I've got 3 important pieces of paper that I need this morning, and I knew it was on one of them. Could I find it? I went through every piece of paper, and then I realised that because we're parking at the port, we've got something that says CPS on it, and we have to have it in the dashboard, and it was on the back of there. So
Say no more.
What do you mean say no more, cheeky bugger?
The journey to the cruise port was super easy and it didn't take long at all, about 15 minutes. The last part of the journey was of course very familiar to us as it's a normal route into Southampton, so all good. The Ocean Cruise Terminal is a different terminal to the one that we went out of in January. It's a modern terminal. I think it was actually built in 2009. It's on the eastern dock and is accessed through Dock Gate 4, which is off the A33. CPS was signposted on the right hand side and it led down to a multi-lane covered passenger drop-off point.
Morning, straight down?
Straight down this lane.
Right, thank you very much. Hello, are you taking me?
Yes.
Oh, you've got a load of hair stuck to your car. Oh no, it's the cobwebs on the outside. Trust me. So we've arrived at the Ocean Terminal and we're parking with CPS, which we got included with the booking at the port, free parking at the port. So we've parked here and we've been told that we've got to wait in the car until, I don't know really what for, but we're doing what we're told.
I imagine it's until the other cars have pulled up to stop people trying to cross the
all
lanes.
Come out at the same time. So we'll just sit here and wait until we can be told to get out. And I've got my car key here and I hand the car key over and then they give me a little receipt thing. And then when you get off at the other, at the cruise end, you literally cross the road.
Yeah.
And get in the car.
As you'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, CPS you got free, but you had a few issues getting it.
Yeah, normally I've parked with them before and you just do it online and then you just print out, But for some reason, what was it? I couldn't get...
They never sent the email.
They never sent the email so that I could print out the paperwork. So I rang them up and they said, oh yeah, we'll send you... it happens sometimes. And they kept... Twice actually, I had to ring up and I still didn't get it. Don't know what was wrong. And anyway, the lady said, I'll send it by post. So they sent it by post and we just did it that way. But I don't know whether it was because it was free, because normally we've paid. So it might have been it, I don't know.
And how many of the other cars have cobwebs in them?
Our car's filthy and we're sitting amongst all these other cars that are lovely and shiny. And ours is covered in... Well, we've had loads of insects run into the windscreen on the way here, up from Devon. And we've got cobwebs and God knows what. And it's rather embarrassing, really. I don't really care. But, I mean, the thing is, it's just going to sit here for 16 nights, isn't it? So it's going to get even dirtier. So, I'm not... But it is a bit embarrassing, a little bit.
To one side of the main terminal is the luggage drop-off point, and here they will collect your luggage, bung it on a conveyor belt through the hole in the wall, and you'll never see it again. You're joking, folks. It will be delivered to your cabin. It's just after 11 and with the Princess Squill we've got priority boarding, so we're making the best use of it. Can't wait to get on the ship. Check-in was super quick and we were fortunate enough to have a really nice check-in agent. Anyway, now let's get on to this ship.
Good day.
Perfect. So this is your assembly station. This is the chart room and Britannia Club. Okay. This is where you'd come to if you hear the general emergency alarm. There's no drill you need to attend to today. We just ask if you can watch a safety briefing on your cabin.
As it wasn't yet time for lunch, we decided to go up to the deck 11 and check out the grill terrace. Now is the time to cue up that relaxing and calming piano music so we set that right luxury vibe. Situated on either side of the deck are these gigantic hot tubs and the showers to one side, as well as towels. Situated in the middle of the deck, it somewhat divides the space up. An access code is required in order to get access, and that can be found on a piece of paper in your cabin. Joanne, meanwhile, has managed to find some shade to sit and read her book. We were looking forward to experiencing the Princess Grill dining room, arriving as it opened. The area between the grills is only for grills guests. We love the vibe here. In the dining room, tables are reserved. You return to the same table throughout the voyage. Whilst it was great for establishing rapport, we would have liked to swap around and engage with different people. The distance between the two-seat tables was quite tight. I would say the Britannia Club has slightly more space. The lunch menu seemed to be the same as the main dining room. At dinner time, the Princess and Queen grills seemed to have the same options, although people that seemed to be in the know were ordering off of another menu and getting different choices. Anyway, we'll touch on that one in a future vlog. Overall though, we enjoyed our space and our dining experience here. Staff were very good, they were very attentive, they got to know what your options were, and they just had a good sense of humour as well.
I've ordered the Asian noodle salad. So it's got peanuts and things in it, so we'll see what that's like. What have you ordered?
Well, I'm going to go for the Thai seafood curry because I love seafood and I love a curry. So I'm looking forward to that, to see what that has. We've both been very good actually because we've both missed out 2 dishes. Alright, so we missed off the salads, which probably is a good thing, and we also missed off the...
Mine's called a salad.
Oh yes, but it was in the mains, but we also missed off the starters as well.
Very good.
I'd probably have a dessert though. I'll probably go for the apple crumble, but that's boringly predictive, I know.
I've forgotten what I've got. A Thai noodle salad.
Asian noodle.
Oh, Asian noodle salad.
Well remembered. Does it look nice?
It does look nice. I'm going to have a little taste. It is lovely. Very nice.
So I've gone for the Thai curry. It's a seafood curry. and I'm about to try this.
Thai seafood curry.
This is tasty. Very tasty. It's not just custard. There is actually some apple crumble underneath this.
You like your custard, don't you?
I do like my custard. I do even more like my apple crumble.
What is it like?
This is a bit of a work of art. And it's a vanilla custard, and it's very nice. Very nice apple crumble. So we've just arrived in the room, got in fairly early, just before 1:30. Cases were outside. We'd previously come down and dumped a couple of bags into the cupboard so that we could roam around the ship and amuse ourselves without being encumbered. And yeah, room looks really nice. We'll do a room tour when we've unpacked, and we'll show you around our cabin. But first impressions are very good. On the coffee table we found the freebies, a full bottle of Prosecco rather than the half that we got when we were actually travelling in January, and some lovely looking chocolates. And here are some Carbonell and Walker chocolates, which look really nice, and they're probably not going to see us out through the hour.
Yummy, yummy. Strawberry. Lovely.
And of course, as is the way, it's mandatory to check out the outside view from the room, and it's really nice. Good position in this room. So here's a couple of shots from different angles to give you an overview of what the cabin looks like before Joanne starts on her room review.
Hi, so we're on Cunard Queen Anne. Going to do a room review. This is a Princess Grill Suite, cabin number 4161. And come in the door. Got wardrobes here, loads and loads of space in the wardrobes. I dare say Steve will go along and video it, show you the space afterwards. This end one here has got lots of shelves in. So there we go. You've got your air conditioning unit here, and your please make up the room magnetic thing, or do not disturb there. On your card put in there does all the lights. So we have your beds. Nice piece of art. Quite like that one actually. Japanese, I think. Got lots of light switches by the side of the bed there. We've got now he's just given me a lesson in all the different plugs so that I know what they all are now. Let's see if I can remember. So we've got an English socket, a USB-A and a USB-C and an American socket. Who's got the I'm very techie now. We brought with us our own hooks, magnetic hooks, because we've seen lots of people online. So just to hang hats and stuff up, you know. So we've got a television here, nice big television. So you can sit in bed or lie in bed and watch your film or whatever. This side has an English plug, a USB-A and a USB-C. I'm on a roll. Is that an American one in the middle?
Yes.
Right, there we go. Look at me. Got coffee making machine here. There's no coffee though, is there, Steve? So we don't know.
Have to try and find the coffee.
How that's going. Anyway, kettle. Get some biscuits. And who's that wine? Did we bring that wine?
No.
What's that?
It's a Cunard.
Is that for us free?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we've got various ornaments. Steve rather liked this. Oh, it's glued to the shelf, but this camera. We've got some wine glasses up there. Oh, that's oh, it should be stuck down, but it's not. That's stuck down. Probably that's stuck down, but yeah, that's stuck down. So in here, got a fridge. Oh, that's not good. And these drinks in here you have to pay. You do get 2 bottles of water. I don't know if you get it every day.
Yes.
every day when you're in one of these suites. But anything that's like, you know, soda or anything like that, you have to pay for. So that's there. A safe. Can you get a laptop in there, Steve? Yeah, I think so.
Should just be able to.
Get a laptop in there. What's that by the side? Something's down there. Anyway, ice bucket underneath there. So that's over there. Got a little dressing table with a mirror, and the shelves up above. And hairdryer. I'll be wondering where that is later. So there's all your paraphernalia that they leave you. They even give you, I don't know if you can keep those or not, but to put your card in. Yeah, and tissues and, you know, menu and stuff. Just shut that up there. Nice big sofa. You get extra room, obviously, if you're in a small suite. An armchair. You get a nice big bottle of champagne, which we're going to have soon. I've been asking since we've been unpacked. Can I have a glass? Can I have a glass? No. Let's get the room review done. So the ice is melting, so we'll have that. Another TV here.
But only one remote.
Yes, it does both though, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the one remote does both TVs, and I was going to say something and I've forgotten now. Anyway, but you've got all these cupboards along here, and you get some slippers, which don't. Have we got any robes?
I haven't found the robes.
Oh, they were usually in the bathroom, but I can't remember seeing any. Usually you get robes. We did when we were just in a balcony room before. But anyway, slippers. Would you like to see all the equipment that we bring with us? Oh dear, it's so fun. Not. Anyway. Another cupboard. There's 2 blankets in here actually that you can have if it gets a bit chilly if you want to sit out deck, which I thought was very nice. My hat, my new straw hat, because my other one disintegrated really. And then shall we do the balcony?
Yep.
Lovely day, isn't it? Beautiful. So we've got pillows on your chair and a footstool. And this one, there's only one footstool, another one there, and a table. Nice. So, heavy this door. Oh. Quite heavy that door. I'm in. So I'm going to go and show you the bathroom now. To the bathroom. Nice bathroom.
Here's a quick pan round the bathroom to give you the full impression.
Toilet, handrail, lots of towels, square basin, a couple of shelves. You've got your soap and your hand and body lotion. Bin under there, yeah, the usual. It's very nice, very clean. Get cotton wool balls. Steve's standing in the shower filming this, but I'm sure he'll show you in a moment. Nice shower.
Yes, it is.
Sorry?
It is a nice shower.
A nice shower with a door, no shower curtain. And then you've got your shampoo and your bath shower gel and all of that. So yeah, I'll let Steve film the shower for you.
The sacrifices we make to bring you guys content. I seem to spend all my time stuck in the bathroom or in the shower. Anyway, here's the shower. For some reason, Joanne has been particularly anxious to get her hands on the Prosecco at this stage. And now, would you like a drink?
Yes, please. Waited long enough.
This is bad. This is bad.
The ice is nearly melted. Come on. Steve opening the bottle. A free bottle of champers. Is it champers or Prosecco?
Prosecco.
Mine, don't aim that at me. The glasses are there. Just remember. Oh, look at you. Success. Oh.
It's okay. It's slightly frothy, man.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Thank you.
Here's to a good cruise.
Yeah, There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not the best, but never is when you get
But
free
not bad.
when you get a free bottle. But it'll do. We'll drink it.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
That's very true.
So this is one of our favourite times. When we need port, it takes a bit of time on this dinner and also the evening's entertainment. One of the things we like to do is to speed it up and if we can get down to dinner on time. Anyway, so let's go. Eat it up. All seriousness, though, we love sitting on the balcony watching the world go by as we cruise out of a port. It doesn't matter which port, it can be any port. Some are better than others, but we love it. It's a real experience. Well, this is a big change from when we were last on this ship. Sunshine and the panoramic roof is back. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's get on to dinner.
I'm going to have, hang on, I can't turn the page over, croquet of suckling pig, which is apple and ginger puree, sweet and sour pork sauce. And then I'm going to have a wild mushroom ravioli, truffle and mushroom puree with marinated baby vegetables. And I think I might have a classic Caesar salad in between.
I'm going to go for the Cornish crab, crayfish and caviar cocktail with a sweet tomato jelly and avocado, which sounds really nice. Yeah. And I'm also going to go for the grilled Aberdeen black sirloin steak au poire, which sounds really nice. Now, it's probably worth saying that on the menu, there's a menu that changes every day.
Yeah.
And there is a menu that is fixed for the duration. So we've just chosen partly from one menu and partly from the other.
So I've got the suckling pig croquet. So we'll see how that goes. Like a pulled pork. Very nice. Okay.
So I've got the caviar, crayfish and crab. Let's see. Yeah, it is nice actually.
Lovely. Very, very tasty. Lovely.
I've got my beef steak. Nicely done. Very nice.
Vanilla cheesecake. That's lovely. Very nice. Very, very nice.
It looks nice actually.
It is lovely.
So I've got a coffee parfait. Presentation is lovely.
Pretty. What's the ball thing? Oh, ganache thing.
Yes. Yeah, it's very nice as well.
Welcome to the Queen's Room, welcome to the Queen Anne. Hope you've had a safe journey to us here today. We've got a great selection of songs lined up for you over this next 16 nights, and tonight is a party night, ladies and gentlemen. Is anybody in the mood for a party? Steve's in the mood for a party.
gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, and now she's gonna scream, girl, what have you done? You're a big funny girl, and you dance at.
And it was over to the place that we really do love, which was the Bright Light Society, and this one was a special show, which was an introduction to the Bright Light Society and the entertainers.
Something's wrong. How are you doing tonight, Queen Anne? I said, how are you doing, Queen Anne? I said, hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hey, 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 hey. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you take me by the pizzeria. That's where I'm gonna be. Don't you tell your mama, mama's gonna tell papa.
I got a feeling, it's a feeling I'm concealing, I don't know why. It's just a mental, incidental, sentimental alibi. Oh, we might have been living for each other. To be or not to be, let's discover. Let's fall in love. You can smile, every smile for the man who holds your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be.
When some Argentines without means do it, people say in Boston even be do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. She said, now don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me.
Are we on then?
Yes, we're on.
Oh! Hello.
But it's the next morning,
Yes.
but we're going to talk about
Last
yesterday and our experiences of coming on board,
Yeah.
and how we enjoyed or otherwise.
Yeah, so it couldn't have been
First
easier
day.
though, could it really?
Yeah.
We had such an easy time, so we just drove to the port. We got free port parking
Yep.
with our booking. I don't know if that's because it was Princess Grill or...
I think it was because it was Princess
We got
Grill.
free anyway, so we just turned up at the car park and you give your key over and they give you a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get your luggage out and walk across the road, and because we already, you have your luggage labels already on, so we just put it through the hole in the wall thing, and
Yeah.
then went to check in, didn't we? So
And we got priority boarding,
yeah,
so we literally didn't have to wait, and we were on board the ship probably
11:25 we were on board the ship.
Okay, and we had an 11:45 boarding time.
Yeah, so we always go a bit earlier,
yeah.
so it's very quick.
Very nice. Had a quicker look around
Yeah.
the parts of the ship that we weren't familiar with, which was in essence the grills area.
And what we
the
did do,
grills
though, we should
terrace.
say, because there's a bit of a tip here, is that we always we go up to our cabin, and obviously it's not ready. In fact, it nearly was, but he was still doing it. And we put our hand luggage that we had in the wardrobe, because they keep the doors open while they're cleaning them. We just put them in the wardrobe, which meant that we could get our key card, which was good, didn't we? We did that, and then we
Yeah.
didn't have the hand luggage and everything to trolley around with us. So
Yeah, it
that
just made
was-
life a lot easier.
yeah, so it's always worth going to your cabin and seeing how things are, just to.
And then we had a very nice
things away.
lunch in the grills.
We did,
Which was
yeah.
very nice in the Princess Grill. We will see that.
We filmed that, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very enjoyable. It was just about the right quantities for us. I thought very nice.
Of course, we'd had a full English at the hotel.
Yeah.
So, I only had a little salad and you...
Yeah, and I had a little curry.
Wasn't little.
Well, I thought it was little.
And then what did we do? Did we go straight to... Well, by that
Yeah.
time, it was nearly 1:30, so we came straight to the cabin and then... And our caterers were already outside.
Yeah.
So,
Then it's a question of unpacking, really.
yeah.
Which is always an interesting occasion because there's never enough coat hangers. But we were prepared.
I brought some with me. So... Yeah, I brought half a dozen coat hangers with me, the type that you can, put things on, and anti-slip ones, and so we were all prepared for that. So that was good.
Not travel ones
No,
that just
that I
are
had.
very flat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is, little tip, packing cubes, fantastic. But things like, underwear and stuff like that, I just keep it all in the packing cube and just put it on a shelf. I don't bother taking it out and putting it in a drawer or anything like that. I just use the packing cube while I'm away.
As do I, but with T-shirts, I like to see what I've got. So.
Oh yeah, well, things you've got to hang up and stuff, obviously that's different. But trousers as well, I just keep them in there and pull them out as I need them.
Mm-hmm. And then it was really just sort of spent basically unpacking. Then we had another wander around and reacquainted ourselves with the ship, which was very nice.
Still get lost though.
You get lost anywhere.
I haven't got a clue
actually,
really where I am half the time.
And after we'd done that, we basically, it was almost time for our dinner, wasn't it? So we changed. We sat out on the balcony for a short while, just sort of watching.
Because the weather was so
as we sailed
lovely,
off.
wasn't it? The weather was lovely.
And then we went for dinner in the
Princess Grill.
and that was lovely actually.
Very nice,
Very nice dinner. The portions were about right for me actually these days.
Yeah.
I tend to find some of the cruise lines the portions are a bit too large, which back in the day I would have wanted to have had large portions, but these days it's a bit less.
Yeah.
We've got obviously a table in the Princess Grill, and that seems to be a set table.
Yes, you seem to get it every night.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that I'm so keen on the
No,
concept.
because on Celebrity in the retreat, if you go in early and you say, oh, any tables by the window, and they go, yeah, and they'll, if there's one available, they'll go to. But once you've got your table, you seem to get put there every night, and people seem to book tables by the windows. But I don't know how they do that. I really don't. But
we're obviously not in the know on that yet.
Yeah, we're not in the know on that. I don't know how they wangle that one, but which I don't think is actually fair. I think it should be first come, first served. If you go early and there's a table by the window, But
also gives you the opportunity to meet different people.
It does, yeah.
Which you don't have if you're always sitting.
Yeah, so we've got the same people by us every meal, which is absolutely fine. They're very nice. But it would be nice that you could meet different people.
Yeah, you meet people in the lifts. You have a bit of bit of a laugh with them. But it's not quite the same as sort of.
No, so I don't like that about the restaurant, but it's just a small thing, It doesn't really matter.
But the food is generally, what we've had so far has been really good, which is only 2 meals, may I hasten to add,
Comment on that at the end.
And then after dinner, we did a wander around the ship.
And we ended up sitting in the Queen's
room for a while.
Yeah, and there was a band playing.
A couple of bands actually, wasn't there? There was that Amethyst duo, and then there was.
I don't know what they were called.
I think it was Made in Britain. And,
I saw the signs then. I thought they were just being British on the Cunard.
Oh, and you spotted a Rod Stewart lookalike.
Yes, so there's this guy in the restaurant, and he was with a very glamorous wife. And he was a spitting image of Rod Stewart, the hair and everything,
Yeah.
So I thought, either it's Rod Stewart's brother. I must Google to see if Rod Stewart's got a brother. Or he's a lookalike tribute guy, because I think some of the entertainers do eat in the Princess Grill. So we'll see as the cruise goes on.
So he was in there for dinner and for lunch.
Yeah.
I caught him for lunch and you caught him for dinner, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to go back, I just remember that. So to go back to the Queen's room, we had
so
quite a nice time.
Yeah, sat there and had a drink, didn't we? And then we went to the Bright Light Society, didn't we?
Yeah, they had a sail away with the Bright Light Society. And it was the normal set of entertainers that you
they were
have
good,
in
very, very good.
But I just love the Bright Light Society.
It's small and intimate. And,
And I think the quality of the material is good. The quality of the shows is superb.
But when we came in January on this ship, it was just a 4-nighter to Hamburg. It was all the shows were free.
Yeah.
And now there's a $20 charge per person to go into the... Not the one last night.
No, I was
because
going
they
to
were
say that.
kind of advertising, really, what the shows were going to be about.
Yeah.
But the actual show. So there's Noir, there's Fizz, and there's... Another one? Was there another one?
Yeah, don't keep banging the table.
Oh,
you know.
So,
She's so noisy.
If you tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it, aren't I?
Yeah.
So anyway, what was the other show? So there was Fizz, Noir,
and I can't remember that I have actually booked them.
Right.
But our last one was the only one where it only had one performance available, whereas all the others had other performances.
Yes. Okay.
I can't remember what it was called. I'll probably put it in underneath.
We'll do it as we come to it, won't we? Anyway, but there is a $20 per person surcharge, which is fine because it's a really, really good show. It's great actually, and worth $20 each. But the point is that before they were free.
But you do for your $20 get apparently a free
cocktail
and a complimentary programme. So
we'll let you know what the cocktail's like. It's probably fire fluid or something. Whatever.
And we finished there at what time?
Well, we got out there about 10:10, and quite frankly, I was shattered by then. So, we'd already drunk the free bottle of champagne that we got in the room as well. So all in all, with the travelling and all the rest of it,
she was very happy.
I wanted to go to bed.
You know, and bed's super comfortable.
Oh, lovely!
Like a log.
Yeah. The only thing is, we've gone for twin beds again, and normally on a cruise ship, I've found if you go for twin beds, they're still close together, but they've got separate bedding kind of thing. But there's a gap in between this.
That's what twin beds are, dear.
Yeah, I know, but normally on a cruise ship, they are still put together. Unless they're asked to be put separate. Anyway, single bed, nearly fell out.
And on that bombshell, we better shoot off and get down to breakfast.